Hello everyone, welcome to Soul Path Guided Tarot. We're going to do another yes or no pick a card. It's going to be short, it's going to be fast. We have 8 different piles to choose from. So pile 1 has this blue butterfly. Pile 2 has the fairy. Pile 3 has the labradorite Merkaba. Pile 4 has a selenite bowl with rhodonite. Pile 5 has this Ganesh hanging bell. Pile 6 has a lapis Merkaba. Pile 7 has the red butterfly. And pile 8 has this Ganesh bell. So I'm going to ring it a little bit. So if you want to cover your ears, clear the space. So Mercury retrograde came in early, and my camera, which I recorded this already, something happened to it. So I have to use a different camera on my phone today. So if it looks a little different for my subscribers and repeat viewers, sorry, but until I figure out what's going on with my camera, this is what we're gonna do today. So we're gonna be flexible. All right, so yes or no, fast, quick. If more than one pile resonates with you, choose that or both, because there's probably a message in there for you from both. And if one pile doesn't resonate at all, just choose another pile, okay? All right, so take a moment, take some deep breaths, which is what I have to do after I found out my first recording disappeared into the ethers. Get centered, call in your guides, your angels, whomever you resonate with, your higher self, and we'll go ahead and get started on your yes or no. Hello, pile 1, here is your butterfly. It's a pretty blue butterfly. I absolutely love butterflies. All right, so put that off right here. Okay, I'm gonna take 2 tarot for your yes or no, pick a card question, and then we'll pull some oracle. So let's see, what do we have? Okay, right away. King of Pentacles in reverse. 9 of Swords in reverse, okay. All right, so right away, I know that because both of these cards are in reverse, this is what they normally look like, King of Pentacles. And the 9 of Swords. Okay, so that's what they normally look like. So you've got your earth energy here, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and your air energy, Aries, Libra, Gemini. All right, what I know from this right away is that you've had some challenges creating something and bringing it into your reality. So maybe it's been trying to overcome some challenges financially. Maybe it's been trying to overcome some problems with your career, not having a fulfilling career, working for a company that doesn't resonate with you anymore. You're uncomfortable with the way they do business, how they do business, the products they offer, the way in which they garner the products, the way in which they treat the employees, whatever that is. It could be unsuccessful relationships, unhappy, unfulfilling relationships, a relationship that you thought was going to go somewhere with somebody who might have been a little older than you, or maybe you were a little older than them. You thought it was going to go the long haul and it didn't. And you've had some, for some of you, some setbacks with your health, and you've lost some people through the pandemic and the really sad, unfortunate situation that the global population is going through right now. Whatever it is, it has caused you a lot of upset and worry because you have the 9 of Swords. But the good news is it's in reverse. So you're gonna transmute, you're gonna let go, you're gonna release the blocks, the worry, the anxiety, the things that are actually making you physically sick. the emotional baggage, the problems, releasing that, and it's in reverse, so that's a very good sign. And while this King of Pentacles is in reverse right now because you've had challenges, it's still here. The energy is still present. So it's going to turn around for you. It's going to switch over. It's going to move in the right direction. The new energy of 2022 ushers out the old patterns, the problems that we got ourselves stuck in because we were in the same old routine that kept us in that same negative space. And that is changing now. So you have a great opportunity, especially with the new moon, to move into this expansive space. So let's take a look at your other cards here to get a little bit more clarity. All right, angel, spirits, and guides. What do we have for pile 1? Angel, spirits, and guides. Pile 1, please. You have number 24, Earth. The frequency of Earth activates our deep connection to this physical plane by showing us the beauty of all the aspects of our Great Mother and revealing the more ethereal, spiritual aspects of our nature. Okay, so a couple of things that stand out right away to me. First of all, this card has a preponderance of green. So this is what resonates with your heart, what's going to sit well with you, what's going to feel right, what's going to be fulfilling, what's going to make you happy. The number reduces to 6. It's about harmonics, harmony, coherence between the heart, body, mind, spirit, the whole entire picture. And some of you have this, I mentioned, some of you had issues with a company or a job or a career because you don't resonate with the company anymore. Perhaps some of you are not happy with the effect it has on the globe. Some of you have a greater sense and connection with nature, so you're really looking to move into something that reflects that desire within you, that interest with you. Some of you just need to ground yourself more so that you can move completely out of this 9 of Swords, this worry, this anxiety, this insomnia, these problems, so that you can move into this really strong King of Pentacles energy that's here waiting for you. Okay, so it's a lot about just kind of letting go and trying to move into what's new. So the last couple of years have been terrible. You know, we all get in the habit of talking about it with friends, with family, listening to the news, and it keeps us in that state of worry and fear and lack and concern, that whole 9 of Swords energy. But we want to just kind of put a pause on that. Yeah, and then you get stag, trust and thrive. So you have the opportunity, as I said, to move into this beautiful, expansive energy of the King of Pentacles. You have to trust that you have the ability. You have to trust the universe. You have to trust your angels and your guides, your ancestors. You have to trust yourself more than anything. You can have this bountiful pentacle here, whether it's money, job, home, family, love, relationship, whatever your yes or no is, you know, something creative, something educational, something with up-leveling your education to do something completely different. You just have to trust yourself because you can do it. And I mean, how do we thrive without trust? We don't. We have to trust so that we can thrive, so we can grow, so we can expand. All right, one more card here, angel, spirits, and guides. One more card for pile 1. Yeah, look at that, spiritual growth. You've been through a lot. You've grown a lot. You're expanding. You're getting downloads. You're getting key codes with the portals. It started at Lionsgate. It has really been amped up with some of the full moons. It is really powerful now with the key codes and the light codes coming in with the winter solstice. And that's going to continue for the next, couple of months at least. And whenever you want to really, this is what I'm hearing for you, whenever you really want to focus on what it is you want to bring into your life, I'm hearing for you that you should do some kind of like prayer or invocation or something during the full moon to show your gratitude and to ask for what it is that you want. The period between the new moon and the full moon is the strongest for creating, for bringing something into our reality. Use what you've grown, use what you've learned with your spiritual growth about how to transmute energy from the past that was negative, that wasn't supportive, that wasn't what you wanted into the future. Seek out, you know, with discernment, different spiritual people or thoughts or practices that you resonate with that will keep your vibration high so that you can be in that state of receiving. Because we have to trust, as I said, and we have to be centered in our heart, that number 6, so that we can receive and we can create. So it's going to be important that you do that on a regular basis. So pile 1, this is a yes, but you have work to do. And it's a yes because the 9 of Swords is reversed. If the 9 of Swords was upright, it wouldn't be. But this is a yes because this is in reverse. And while the King of Pentacles is in reverse, you have really positive cards here that talk about your growth and your expansion and your movement up, raising your vibration and frequency, which is what the entire global population is doing, despite what we hear in the collective, and what Gaia herself is doing. So ascending with Gaia, that's where you're going. The spiritual growth, the spiritual practice, the things, some of you are actually going to move into having your own spiritual business of some kind. And some of it is going to be, you know, via podcast or on YouTube or TikTok or something like that. But any avenue, so that you can reach large populations across the globe without even having to leave your bedroom. Okay. All right. So this is a nice yes for you, pile 1. If something resonates, if you liked an aspect of it, please like and subscribe. As you go forward, I wish you joy, peace, love, and harmony. Namaste. Hello, pile 2. This is your fairy. Maybe some of you resonate with the fae. All right, so I'm going to take 2 tarot and a few oracles. So let's see what we have for you. Angel, spirits, and guides. Okay, first card out, Page of Wands. Well, that one flipped, but it didn't come out, so let's see. Whoa, okay. 7 of Pentacles. Okay. So pile 2. There is something that you have worked really hard to bring to you, trying to grow it, trying to make it happen, putting all your energy, praying, meditating. Some of you have gone through Reiki. Some of you are doing a lot of spiritual work, spiritual practices. Some of you are doing a lot of physical work, emotional work, mental work, intellectual work, really kind of kicking in that intellectual horsepower to make something happen. And you're trying to think it into reality and make it happen. And it's slow to come. You're starting to see a little growth, but it's slow. And what's happening here is that you have an opportunity to move into this really open, positive, exciting, super exciting, enthusiastic, the sky's the limit, I can do anything, I can create anything. Wands is fire energy. It's about bringing forth, creating your desires, what it is that inspires you, what it is that gets you excited, what it is that gets you the thought of doing it makes you happy, makes you just feel like, oh, if I can just get there. One of the issues that you're having is you're very much in your head about it. So you're doing the work and you're setting your intentions and everything, but it's so much in your head instead of from your heart space. And I know that's frustrating to hear because you're like, what do you mean I'm doing the work? So when we say, let's say we want to start a new jewelry business, and we're like doing all this stuff, and we have Etsy, and we're getting out there, and we're on Facebook, and we're pushing and we're pushing and we're pushing, and you know, you get some movement and a little bit of action as far as moving the product and getting people to see and buy, but it's still slow to go. Well, that's because we're so in our head about, is it happening? Let me check the numbers. Let me do the analysis. Let me see where I am. Let me compare myself to others. And it actually creates resistance in the universe where it slows that whole process down. So, you know, when we compare ourselves to other, you've heard the phrase, comparison is the thief of joy. It takes away the fun and the joy and the happiness of it. So you need to drop into your heart space, right? Get into your heart space and just be in the present moment of, I know I am successful. I know my product line, and it can be love. I'm just giving the example of jewelry, but the relationship, the person I'm looking for, the job, whatever, it's mine. I have it. I'm blessed with it. I just have to be patient because the universe has opened this up for me to create whatever I want. So there's a little bit of resistance that we're creating just because we're micromanaging. I know I do that too. I very much do that too. And I have to step back and make myself say, hey, just take a moment, take a pause. Then you get perception, number 35. Everything is perception, right? I said comparison is the thief of joy. Everything's perception. Just because someone else, I don't know, they have, more podcasts, they have more people listening to their podcast, or they have more people coming into their store, or they're making more money than you at this time, or they got a new car, or they went on a vacation, or whatever. It's all about perception, right? Until we walk in their shoes, until we live their life, breathe their air, we don't know what it's really like, right? We only see what they want us to see. Perception is everything, and that includes perception about your circumstances and your situation. Yes, there's difficulties, there's challenges, there's sadness, there's betrayal, there's frustration, there's a whole host of emotions. But if we can put it in perspective, it helps us maneuver through that energy and transcend it, transmute it to a point of like, I'm already there, it's already happening, I'm blessed, and stay in a state of gratitude for the teeniest, tiniest things. Start every single day with a grateful heart. If it just means I woke up today, be grateful. If it's I just had a blanket to keep me warm, be grateful. The frequency of perception supports our natural curiosity, moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edges of what we perceive as real and to take a good, hard, deep look at it. That's right. What's real? What's significant? And is it real, or is it what we think is real? And that's where you need to come in and use your discernment. The other thing is this 35 reduces to 8. When we change our perception, when we move forward with a grateful heart, we feel abundant, right? Because we're like thankful that the sun is out today. We're thankful that we got rain and our garden is growing. We're thankful that we have enough money to put food in the refrigerator. And we don't focus on what we don't have or what we're not experiencing. We focus on what we do have. It puts us in that state of, oh my gosh, anything is possible. Look at the energy around me that's positive. Look at the perspective, sun, beautiful sky. The opportunities are endless. All right, what else do we have for pile 2? Angel, spirits, and guides. Pile 2, please. Water guardian, connect with your emotions. Yeah, don't push down what you feel. Don't ignore what you feel. Some of you need to do a little bit of shadow work. Some of you need to get in touch with your emotions. So this is very much, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy coming through, but it can definitely be for anybody because everyone has some water placement, right, in their natal chart. This is connect with your emotions. And you see how she has this large stone right where her third eye is? Go into your heart space, go into your intuition, ask for guidance, talk to your angels, and talk to yourself about how you see things and how you want to see them, how you experience things and how you want to experience them. And don't talk about, I want so-and-so to treat me this way, or I want so-and-so to do this for me. It has to be from you, from your space, because the energy that you create is the energy that you push out into the universe, which is the energy that mirrors back to you. All right, let's see here. Tantric union. Okay, so for some of you who are asking about a relationship, this is about using anything but your mind to feel what's right for you, to move into a space where you're connected to someone at a deep, deep level. Yes, there's passion. Yes, there's a lot of cohesiveness. Yes, there's a lot of emotional connection. Yes, there's feeling deep, deep within. Yes, there's a sense of knowing that this is right. If this is for somebody trying to do something on a creative aspect, or I'm seeing art like pottery, or art like painting, or even anything that is creative, as far as we talked about, making jewelry, or anything with regard to some kind of business you're trying to grow, or some kind of extra money. It has to be something that you sense and feel is right. It can't just be something that is completely driven by the mind. So you need to stay in the present moment. You need to say, I know this is happening for me. I feel it already. I feel blessed. Because when we change our perception to, oh, we're already in that space of receiving, that is exactly what we get, more of that. So this is a yes for you, pile 2, but you need to be aware that if you go back to a situation where, you know, you're feeling the what you don't have, what you're not seeing, what you're not feeling, it's going to slow this down a lot. Okay, so it's really important that you just keep your perception in a positive, open state. Okay? All right, that's what I have for you, pile 2. If something resonates, please like and subscribe. As you go forward, I send you many blessings and much love and light. Namaste. Hello, pile 3. This is your Labradorite Merkaba. All right, so we're going to take 2 tarot and a few oracle for your quick yes or no question. Angel, spirits, and guides. 2 tarot, please. Angel, spirits, and guides. 2 tarot. Oh, there they are. Look at that. Oh, I love this. The Fool and the Death card. Outstanding. Okay. Well, these are my favorite cards to get together. Death, rebirth, letting go of the past, seeing a new way of being, seeing a new opportunity, seeing a new love, seeing new health, seeing a new place to be, a new place to exist, a new perspective spiritually, because you have the Fool here. And look at this beautiful card, the way she's just leaning out there. Her face is facing the universe, the heavens, right? She's holding on to a wand. That's her desire, her wish, her inspiration. She's got her amethyst for her crown chakra to be open so she can receive guidance from the divine. And look at this beautiful flower of life, the sacred geometry that is in every aspect of everything in this universe. And every temple, wherever you are, China, Egypt, Peru, Mexico, you'll see that in the different temples. This is divine guidance for life, for thriving, for moving into a space of expansion and happiness and abundance and blessings and joy. So beautiful energy. You might be Scorpio here. I love these combinations. New beginning for you, new start, new relationship. And even if you're in a relationship, it's taking it to a new level. If it's a job, it's taking it to a new level. If it's an opportunity to create, it's you getting like all this downloaded information so that you now create from a level that is at a much higher level of consciousness, because you've expanded, you're growing, you're moving into that 5D, you're ascending. Yeah, Merkaba, look at that. Number 32, the frequency of Merkaba supports our ability to use our consciousness to traverse into other layers of reality and dimensions. It activates our access to our Akashic inheritance as well, merging the totality of our experiences into our present to serve our highest purpose. Yes. And this is 32, which is 5, overcoming obstacles and challenges, right? Leaving all of that behind, releasing the blocks, releasing the fear, releasing the self-limitations, the past, the people. Sometimes it's people and relationships that we're going to release. Some of you are going to cut cords physically with people this year. Some of you are going to walk away from relationships to start something that is really powerful, that is really, see how she's got all this yellow on? It makes you feel empowered. It makes you feel worthy. Whatever you're going to do, whoever you're going to be with, whatever you're going to experience. So I see new families starting. I see new children being born, new jobs, new homes, severing toxic relationships, moving into something that is more mutually beneficial. I'm seeing up-leveled relationships with a lot of spirituality involved that helps each other grow. Real big twin flame relationship. Just big movement into spiritual ascension, major ascension for some of you. Some of you are already starting to work with Merkaba in meditation. You know, it's the spirit light body, sacred geometry. And that can help you actually change like timelines. So for some of us, when we meditate, we can actually move through timelines, and that will help you transcend old energy and your rebirth and transformation into this new energy. So incredibly powerful. And then you get trade or exchange energy to create abundance. This is about what you send out to the universe comes back to you. So if you have something, let's say you're a musician and you play literally on the street for tips, the more music that you play, the more love in that music that you give, the more you engage people and lighten their hearts and lighten their load for the day, lighten the mental issue, because music is transcending, right? It's transformative. The universe is going to give that back to you in so many different ways. So really beautiful energy. And that goes for anything. When we help others, when we do something that we love and we do it well, like maybe you're in healthcare, maybe you're a teacher, maybe you help people who can't get around, transport them from place to place. I mean, there's a million different things. And when we give that, we get that back, because the universe is nothing but a mirror. Okay. Oh, that fell on the floor. These two fell out for you. Transients, yeah. Receiving the downloads, getting the information, aligning your energy centers, being connected to the divine, and creating a new reality, which is beautiful with the Death card and the Fool. And the second card that popped out for you with that was creativity. Making yourself step into the new energy, which creates so much abundance. See all the fish? Fish are about abundance, connected to the divine, getting downloads, being guided by the moon, facing your fears, facing what you don't know, and moving into it with a state of knowing that you've got the ability to create regardless of the circumstances, whatever it is that you want. You have the ability to receive, right? That divine feminine energy. It's a lot of sacral chakra energy. So it's your seat of emotions. It's your divine feminine. It's your ability to receive gifts and beauty and knowledge and energy from the universe and step into that. And it's perfect because you've got all these cards that are about new beginning, new life, new opportunities, new way of thinking, new way of being, new way of existing. Amazing energy. So obviously this is a big yes for you, pile 3. So that's what I have for you. If something resonates, a piece, a part of the whole, please like and subscribe. As you go forward, I wish you many blessings, much love and peace. Namaste. Hello, pile 4. Here's your selenite bowl with the rhodonite. Okay, that's beautiful for healing, forgiveness, emotional healing. All right, let's get 2 tarot for you, pile 4. Angel, spirits, and guides. 2 tarot, thank you. First card out, Death card. So pile 3 got this too. So if you were drawn to pile 3, there might be a message in there for you. And second card out, 2 of Pentacles. Okay. There's a decision that you need to make. There's a balance that needs to be restored. There's a release that needs to be acted upon. It might be a release of a relationship. It might be a way of thinking. It might be a way of interacting. It might be a job. It might be a place where you live. It might be the people that you hang around with, because you have gone through a huge awakening. You have received, whether you realize it or not, significant downloads and key codes with the different portals, with the different activations like the winter solstice, Lionsgate, that sort of thing. You have a decision to make, because you are not the same person you were 6 months ago, a year ago, 2 years ago. You have started to realize that things that used to make you happy, that made you feel like these are my people, this is my situation, this is what's good for me, you realize that that's not the case. So it's really important for you to make a decision on how you're going to move into this new change, this transformation, this Scorpion energy, which is, you know, very real, it's emotional, but it's a lot of passion as well, right? So whatever it is, if it's more fourth house related, you know, you might be Cancer, have some heavy Cancer placement about family and emotions and your overall self-care and well-being, your security, your foundations, family, your roots, whether that be setting down roots, laying down roots, starting roots with someone else, wanting to do that and being with someone who doesn't want to do that, wanting to pick up and put roots somewhere else, and the person you're with doesn't want to do that, or it's going to require you leaving your family behind, or whatever it is. But there's some major changes coming for you. So the way things have been, they're not really going to stay that way for you. They're going to be changing, and not overnight, but for some of you, you're going to really start to feel very uncomfortable, like in your skin, almost like it's too tight, like too tight of clothing. And you really need to make a change and create some balance. All right, let's see what else we have here. Okay. Yeah, and it's going to take some compassion, and it's going to have to resonate with your heart. So it can't be a decision made from your head, your ego. It has to be something that you feel like, yep, this is for me. And it might be hard and it might be challenging, but I'm going to do this. It's for me. Compassion. The frequency of compassion supports our ability to stand by others without judgment and be the divine mediator between heaven and earth, spirit and matter, so that unconditional love can flow from source through our heart and into our world. Right. That's about going and making sure that it resonates with your heart, because that resonates with source, and that resonates to peace, blessings, abundance, and love in the world, what we live in. So this is not a choice for you in a way. You're being compelled to do it. You're being compelled to make a change, make a choice, balance out what's going on in your life, and leave behind something so you feel just, right now, you're just kind of feeling contracted and a little stuck, some of you. So something has to change. Magic Guardian, unlock the magic within. Yeah, you have the answers. You know what to do. You need to leave your headspace and go into your heart space. And that's how you're going to know how to move through this transition. It's going to be very positive for you. It's going to provide something where you're going to be much happier. It's going to provide abundance to you, and however you see abundance. Someone here wants to be with someone, their family's not for it, and you're trying to decide what to do. You're pulled between family and this person. But I'm seeing that this person for you is really good for you. It's really positive, transformative, and you're going to be able to create a life with this person and do things that you otherwise wouldn't do, because they're going to be very supportive, very nurturing, and very much, a big cheerleader for you, encouraging you. Eternal flame. So again, about being in your heart space, about doing what resonates with you, because it's going to change you for a very long time. It's about going within, letting go of what wasn't good for you anymore, so you can connect again with source, right? Connect to the magic within you. Many of you have amazing gifts, and you're going to be able to use those to uplift humanity, is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing some starseeds here. I'm seeing some people who dabble with magic a little bit, and I'm seeing people who are very connected to their ancestors from millennia ago, a long time ago, and they're trying to help you move into this unbelievable up-leveled space. So this is a yes for you, but this is a yes for you that's going to make you really think about what's right for you deep inside. Okay, so that's what I have for you, pile 4. If something resonated, a piece, a part of the whole, please like and subscribe. I wish you much joy, many blessings, and lots of love. Namaste. Hello, pile 5. This is your Ganesh with the little bells on it. I keep him near my door. Okay, gonna take 2 tarot and then take some oracle for you. So Angel, spirits, and guides, what do we have for pile 5, please? Angel, spirits, and guides, 2 cards, pile 5, please. Okay. Queen of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, very nice. All right. You are on the move. You are moving into good energy. You are moving into a good job. You're moving into receiving money. You are moving. 8 is about movement. You are moving into a space of making your world look different, experiencing things differently, because you have gone through a lot and it has taught you a lot. So here you've got air energy. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and this is Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, earth energy. So a good balance, earth and air, right? So what you've been through, it has made you wise. It's made you a little more logical, a little bit more in your head. So you do have to balance out, but it gives you a breadth of knowledge, an experience base, a wheelhouse to refer to, so that as you move into something to bring in more money, to bring in more opportunity, to try something new, to go out and do something creative, to break into music, to break into writing, to break into art, to go into a relationship that's positive and expansive. And it's going to help you move into that 9 of space, 9 of Pentacles, which is you're very abundant, you're very successful, you're not alone, but you created it on your own, and you had supportive people around you, right? They held you up, they supported you, they were empathetic when you needed it, they were strong when you needed it. It's about being in a relationship with give and take. It's about expanding a business. It's about abundance, because 8 is moving, and 8 is also about abundance. So moving from that 8 of Pentacles into the 9 of Pentacles with the benefit of the Queen of Swords and her knowledge, her experience, and her know-how. So that's really positive. First card out, ooh, Divine Masculine. That makes a lot of sense. 22. The frequency of Divine Masculine supports our strong, focused, and active side, allowing it to express itself while helping to bring our dreams and ideas into form with kindness and wisdom. Okay, so first of all, 22 is a master number. It's about being the master builder. It's about being the master creator. You have this Divine Masculine. So some of you, even if you're female, you have a lot of Divine Masculine energy. Some of you, I'm getting, you've had many past lives as a man. So that's where this Queen of Swords comes in, right? Logical, like a doer, let's move, let's push, let's go. And this Divine Masculine is that as well. It's let's move, let's go, let's create, let's work on and keep working on until we get to that 9 of Pentacles, transition from the 8 of Pentacles to the 9 of Pentacles. Now the trick here is you have to balance that. If you get too much air energy, Queen of Pentacles, and too much Divine Masculine, you're going to miss out on the true abundance, because when we're in the push and go, you think Aries energy, you think Mars energy, push and go, you don't take the time to allow and to receive. So you're always trying to create, and you get stuck where you're always trying to create, but you never get the benefits. So you really need to balance out the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. And again, it doesn't matter what your yes or no is. It can be about a professional thing, a money thing, a love thing, a health thing. Everything has to be in balance. 22, the number 2 is all about balance, right? So it's a reminder that it's all about a balancing game. Card that flipped out for you is Peacekeeper. Let go of the need to be right. Yeah. Okay, well, the Queen of Wands always thinks she's right. And the Divine Masculine has a lot of, I know I'm right. So you need to let go of that. And we talked about balance, right? I just said 2 is the number for balance. So you don't have to be right. You just have to put the steps in place to move into a space that is positive, full of blessings, happiness, relief, joy, whatever it is. but don't control it. So if it's in a relationship, you know, let go of the little stuff, right? If you're in business with somebody, pick your battles. Don't fight about every little thing, right? Only fight about the stuff that really is important. I have horses, and I keep my horses somewhere else because I can't have horses where I live. And I am always reminded that I can pick at them about everything they do, or I can only pick at the things that are really important, like making sure that my horse is well cared for. So you get the idea, right? I've had horses my whole life. My father came from Sicily, and the first thing he did as an adult is buy a horse. So I've had horses in my life, my whole life. They're a blessing from the universe. Okay, that's a little about me. Not that you wanted to know that, but I told you anyway. Okay, what do we have here? Yeah, okay. The Mystic. Some of you are really, really going to start to get intuitive hits on how to make this happen, whatever it is. And this is a beautiful card to balance out the Queen of Swords and the Divine Masculine and the Peacekeeper, because the Mystic is so tuned into Source. The Mystic is so connected to Divine. So this is a really nice card to say, this is where the balance comes in, right? The doer, the 3D person in 3D versus the person who is very much in the 5D, is very connected to the divine. So a really beautiful balance to ensure the success of your question, the yes or no. So this is a really nice yes. Just a reminder, a gentle reminder, balance is key here for you, okay? All right, so if something resonated or you liked a piece or an aspect, please like and subscribe. As you go forward, I wish you many blessings, much love, and much happiness. Namaste. Hello, Pal 6. This is your Lapis Merkaba. Okay. So we're going to take 2 tarot, and the rest are going to be a couple oracle cards, 3. Okay, first card that flips out. If there's something you like or resonate, please like and subscribe. Ace of Swords, very nice. Second card out. Angel Spirits and Guides, what do we have? Second card. Pile 6. Eight of Cups. Okay. Okay, pile, what do we have here? 6. Air energy here. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You are going to have a new beginning. You are walking away from things that are no longer really for your highest and greatest good. They're not fulfilling. You have 8 cups here, and you know that that 9th cup is your wish fulfillment. It's not here, so you are leaving. You're walking to the sun. What's the sun? Blessings, abundance, healing, joy, peace, harmony. New beginning. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is a gift, the divine coming in, the divine prompting you, saying, you know what? You're going to get clarity. Your pineal gland is going to open up, and it's going to get divine guidance, influx of key codes, influx of light codes, turning on your so-called junk DNA, moving you into a space where you are going to move forward and just start something that makes you feel so good about yourself, how you do it, makes you feel so good about who you are. And is it going to be a little scary? Yeah, maybe. But you know, it's not dark. The light is there. The divine is here. So you have to trust. Let go of the fear and trust. Let go of the feelings of the past and trust. Let go of those constantly recirculating patterns and move into a space that's just really very positive. Move into a space where you're cutting cords and you're claiming your own sovereignty over your heart, your mind, your body, everything. You're going to create your own reality based on what you decide is best for you. You're not going to let others decide that for you. So this is all new. This is all expansion. This is all good. This is movement to something new. So some of you are looking for opportunities professionally. Some of you are looking for, you know, that person in your relationship that you just haven't met yet. You thought you had, and that wasn't the one. Some of you are really looking to move, and you want to kind of go it on your own. You want to do it on your own, make it on your own, start all over, make new friends, see the world, experience things so that you can continue to grow and move into that 9 of Cups. So really positive support from the divine coming in. Communication, number 14. The frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through the heart and the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of source and balanced exchange. Absolutely. So this is why you are making the move. 14 reduces to 5. That's challenges, that's issues, that's obstacles, that's problems. And you're moving away from that. And you've got the communication. You've taken a lot of time. You've thought, you've seen the signs, you've heard from spirit, you've seen the synchronistic numbers, you've seen the synchronistic experiences where, you know, you see the same kind of like saying on a bumper sticker or on a sign, or you hear it on a radio commercial or something like that. You're just getting the sign saying, now is the time to move, new beginning, we're going to help you. You're going to, you know, what I love about this is the Nautilus shell. The Nautilus shell, all shells are made up of the Fibonacci code. And that is a sequence, I'm not going to go through all of it, but it's a sequence that occurs everywhere in nature. But it's like nature's perfection. It's divine perfection. So you're being guided, you've received the communication, and you're moving into this beautiful space where you're going to find your 9 of Cups. All right, angel spirits and guides. Yeah, look at that. Great teacher. Learn from spiritual experiences. So as I said, you've been connecting to the divine. You've been seeing the signs. Some of you have really upped your spiritual practices. Some of you are moving into something that's more spiritual in nature. Some of you just want to have a more peaceful life. So you're leaving behind the noise and the craziness. Some of you are moving to something that's much more peaceful and that's going to allow for abundance to come into you, but without struggle, without having to work so hard to push against, you know, the current. Something that comes in with more ease and grace is what I'm hearing. Some of you are actually going to start a spiritual business. Some of you are really going to do something that changes things the way your family's operated. So maybe your family has been in like this family business for 2, 3, 4 generations, or you come from a line of doctors or a line of lawyers and you're like, I don't even want to do that. I want to do something artistic. I want to do something creative. I want to do something spiritual. I just want to take some time and figure things out, right? Kind of take a walkabout. Okay. But you are going to end up with a lot of abundance. So this is the card that popped out for you. So you're moving in the right direction. Abundance is many things, right? It's that connection to the divine. It's a sense of knowing that all will be well. It's health, it's love, it's financial flow. There's so many things that create abundance, but you're really going to move into some beautiful energy here. So this is a very nice yes for you. So pile 6, here we go. This is your pile. If there's something that you like, a piece, a part of the whole, please like and subscribe. As you go forward, I wish you joy, peace, love, and harmony. Namaste. Hello, pile 7. Here's your butterfly. I'm losing light here, so hopefully you can see that okay. It's getting dark. All right, let's take a couple of tarot for you, and then we will pull your oracle. Pile 7, yes or no for pile 7, angel, spirits, and guides. What do we have? Pile 7, please. The Hermit. Seven of Cups. Okay. So here we go. Pile 7. You have been in a situation where you're trying to figure some things out. You're a little bit confused. You might have a different option or two. You might be unclear if there are any options for you at all. Something has left you feeling like, I'm not really sure what's right for me. I'm not really sure which way to go. I'm not really sure how I feel about it. You've been through some challenging times. You've been through some things that have left you unfulfilled. So I don't know, maybe you had a job that you didn't really like. Maybe you didn't have the opportunity to make the money you wanted. Maybe you didn't live in a space that you really wanted to live in. Maybe that person you were with, or those people, those last few people, weren't what you thought they were going to be, didn't turn out to be what you thought they would be. Kind of ghosted you and gaslighted you and left you confused about yourself, who you are, what you've been through, where to go. So you need to go into hermit mode, right? You need to go within. This is Virgo energy. You need to go and spend some time either in some quiet alone time, not lock yourself up in solitude and literally be alone, but get rid of the ancillary noise, face some of the shadow, face some of the fears, face some of the unknown, and go into that. So take a step at a time, a day at a time, and work through some of the things that have to be healed. For some of you, there's some inner child issues, and I know that's hard to hear. I hated hearing it too. It's not something you conquer in a day. It's something you do a little at a time. Past relationships that have left you with feeling like, I'm never going to find the right one, or when am I going to find the right one? We need to get some healing so that when the right one is there, it's going to be obvious to you. And some of you, what I'm hearing is that person's that energy is surrounding you already. That energy is there. It's a soul contract, obviously, that you had. It would be that if you call it a twin flame or a soul mate, it's that person. But that energy is not going to come until you do some inner work and some healing and some releasing of some of the pain and some of the sadness from before. As far as careers and that sort of thing, some of you are going to school for something and you don't even want to do that. You want to do something else. Some of you are in a career and you started it and you're like, this isn't what I wanted. You went through training, you did the work, and now you're like, this isn't what I want. So it's really time to get connected to source and connected to your heart and get in alignment so that you shed the old and move into a space where you'll have clarity about your choices and what to do and how to do it. All right, so let's get you an oracle card here. Angel, Spirit, and Guides. Pile 6, oracle card for Pile 6. Well, look at that. Miracle, love it. Yeah, once you do the healing, you'll have a lot of clarity. Miracle number 33. The frequency of miracle supports our belief in ourselves as a part of source, and therefore our belief that anything is possible. Absolutely. I always say miracles of every size. Expect every one of them, right? When we expect them, when we think they're coming, when we know that we are deserving, that we've done the work, that we're moving into a space that allows for creativity and abundance and love and peace. That's where the miracles happen, right? 33. It's a lot about communication, how you communicate to yourself, how you communicate to the universe. Miracles aren't just things that happen to other people. And miracles can be tiny and they can be huge, but they're all miracles just the same. And we need to look for them, expect them, and know that they're there for us. Sky Father, trust in the unknown. We'll look at that. First you get miracle, then you get trust in the unknown. Beautiful. It's kind of like I said about expecting them, small miracles, big miracles, and everything in between. Okay. Sometimes a miracle is something like you don't have any money to get yourself lunch or breakfast, and then you find, $5 or $10, and you can grab yourself something to eat. Guardian, look at that. You're not alone. Miracles, guardians, trust in the unknown, Sky Father. Yeah, you're being guided. I didn't mention, but if you watch my channel, 33 is for the Ascended Masters. You're absolutely not alone. You're going to be guided and helped. I just got all over body chills. You're going to be guided and helped through this hermit mode, through this healing. and it's going to be beautiful. So for pile 6, this is a no for right now, but as soon as you move through this healing, as soon as you move through some of that old energy, that baggage, and release it, you are going to have an amazing opportunity for miracles and blessings, and you're going to be guided. So trust in that. The word trust always comes up with the divine. When you connect with the divine, that's what you always hear, and you will get there. So trust that, believe in it, know it, and move towards that, okay? Don't give up. Have faith, have faith, have faith. So you will get there. All right, if something resonated, please like and subscribe. As you go forward, I wish you much happiness, blessings, and peace. Namaste. Hello, pile 8. Here's your Ganesh bell. I'm going to give it a little ring. So if you want to take your earbuds out of your ears, clear the space. I've had technological problems today, so I'm clearing the space. A lot of Palo Santo, a lot of sage. All right, let's see here. Pile 8, what do we have for you? 2 tarot cards. Well, there we go. Knight of Swords. Page of Cups. Okay, pile 8. You have some fast moving energy. You have some fast communication, unexpected offer, unexpected opportunity that is going to be something that you are going to think, how did this happen? Is this real? Could this have really come to me? This is beautiful. I love this for you. Knight of Swords, running, not walking, running to a motorcycle to get on, to quickly go where he knows he needs to go, to be free. Free of the past, free of the baggage, free of the self-limiting beliefs, free of the naysayers, free of the people that hurt you, free of the people who let you down in your profession, free of the feeling lack and struggle, all of that negative dark energy. His back is turned to it. You don't see his face. He's got, energy coming out of his red shoes, crazy fast shoes. He's leaving. It's fast. It's positive. It's very good. And it's going to be something that is so unexpected. You're going to be like, I didn't even know this was an option for me. I didn't know this could happen. Where could this be? So it's unexpected money. It's unexpected opportunity. It's unexpected love, unexpected child, but you're thrilled about it because you wasn't sure you could do it. An unexpected opportunity to be able to play your music or submit your book or start your online business or whatever it is. A really powerful, positive. Look at this. When pigs fly. Absolutely. Do you know that phrase? Something will happen when pigs fly. Well, for some of you, pigs are going to fly. Very positive. Okay. Let's see what else do we have for pile 8. Coherence. Yeah. You know why this is all going to happen? Because you are coming into a space of coherence. Mind, body, spirit coherence. Coherence with the mind and the heart creates harmony. It creates abundance. It creates blessings, peace, joy, and happiness. It creates stability in the home, love, romance. It creates foundations of happiness. It creates family. It creates a self-care routine that makes you thrive because you take care of yourself the way you should. Coherence. The frequency of coherence supports our ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind for an optimal ability to create the reality that we desire. Absolutely. What reality are you desiring? What are you putting out to the universe? You're being heard. You've done a lot of inner work. You've transcended a lot of negativity and negative emotions, and you're going to be rewarded for that in unexpected ways. And look at this, Druid, hold space. Yeah, hold the space. Letting go of the old, letting go of the self-limiting, letting go of the negative patterns, letting go of some relationships, letting go of some people, letting go of some circumstances, letting go of that's not going to guide you to a higher level of awakening, of ascension, of receiving, of being. So you're going to create space by getting rid of what doesn't work for you, right? And have this new information come into you, this new communication, this new clarity, and you're going to create space for beautiful things to happen because you're in a state of coherence, which is the ultimate goal, right? There's studies done about mind-body coherence and what it does to the body for healing, what it does to the body and the mind and the heart, so that you can create space to have this amazing, peaceful, abundant life. It's really amazing. If you've ever heard of Joe Dispenza, he does a lot about mind-body coherence, and then you get creativity. Yeah, sacral chakra opening up, expanding, just releasing the dense energy, moving into a space where you can create, you receive that divine feminine energy, opening up, expressing your emotions, letting them flow, releasing the blocks. When we release the blocks in the sacral chakra, with the energy flows, we become creative, we become opportunistic, we become happy, we're cohesive with our emotions, right? So we're going to hold space for that, because that's really positive. And this popped out, leaving behind the sorrow. That's what you're leaving behind. That's what you're getting away from. Beautiful. All right. So that's what I have for you, Pile 8. If something resonated, or a piece or a part is something you liked, please like and subscribe. As you go forward, I wish you many blessings, much peace, and much happiness. Namaste.